Okay, so the world of travel, it feels like it's constantly changing, but there's this really seismic shift happening, right?
Oh, absolutely. And a huge part of that is the Muslim travel market. We're talking multi-billion-dollar scale here.
Yeah.
It's really dynamic.
And that's where this global Muslim travel index comes in, the GMTI. It seems like the go-to guide for understanding this whole space.
It really is. Think of it like a GPS for this sector. And this year is special. It's the 10th edition.
10th edition. So they've been tracking this for a while. What are they looking at?
They analyze 153 destinations. It's pretty comprehensive, trying to
Hmm.
figure out what actually makes a destination genuinely Muslim friendly.
Right. Not just on the surface.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, in this deep dive, we want to kind of give you the shortcut. We'll look at who's on top, who's moving up unexpectedly.
And maybe why they're succeeding. What are the actual strategies?
Precisely. It's definitely more involved than just, having halal food signs. It's about real strategic commitment.
Okay, so let's unpack that. How do you even measure something like Muslim friendliness? Across so many different places, there must be some kind of system.
There is. It's quite rigorous, actually. The GMTI uses something called the ACE's framework.
ACES. Okay.
Yeah, ACS. It's the core of how they score everyone. It breaks down the Muslim travel experience into 4 key areas.
Makes sense. So what's the A?
A is for access. Basically, how easy is it to get there and get around? Think transport, visas, flight connections, the logistics.
Okay, straightforward enough. Then C.
C is communications. How well does a place actually talk to Muslim travelers? Are they doing outreach? Are there guides? What's their digital info like?
So are they actively welcoming and informing people?
You got it. Then E is environment. This is broader.
Like the general vibe. Safety.
Exactly. Safety, security, but also that feeling of being welcome. Public perception matters, local policies too. Do people feel comfortable and respected?
Crucial. And the last one, E's services, I'm guessing.
Spot on. S is for services. This is where those core faith needs come in. Halal food, prayer facilities in airports, hotels, public spaces.
Muslim-friendly hotels, too, like with Qibla direction.
Yep, all of that. Prayer mats, special services. So a high score across all 4 ACS that shows a destination is really integrating this stuff strategically.
It's embedded, not just bolted on.
That's the perfect way to put it. It's in their tourism DNA.
Quick, that framework really helps. And it probably explains why some countries, especially the OIC nations, consistently do well. Though you said it's getting competitive.
Very competitive. Malaysia, for instance, is back at number 1. Solo this time scored 79. That's up 3 points.
What are they doing so right?
Well, it's a mature approach, very holistic. They've got proactive policies like a national halal master plan, really strong certification systems, and they blend Islamic heritage with modern travel really smoothly. Halal food, prayer rooms, just everywhere.
Impressive consistency. But then, just below them, things got crowded.
Yeah, really crowded. A 3-way tie for number 2. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE all scored 78.
Wow. A 3-way tie at 78. What's pushing them up? Let's take Turkey first.
Turkey leverages its incredible history, the cultural and Islamic heritage, plus strategic government money flowing in. Cities like Istanbul, Konya, they're hubs, and halal services are widespread.
And Saudi Arabia. Obviously Hajj and Umrah, but you mentioned diversification.
Exactly. Under Vision 2030, they're pushing hard beyond religious tourism, promoting their own heritage sites, natural beauty. It's a big shift.
Okay. And the UAE. They always seem to blend luxury with being Muslim-friendly.
They do it very well, driven by big strategies like their Tourism Strategy 2031, amazing infrastructure, public prayer facilities everywhere, and just incredible halal dining options, really diverse. They keep innovating.
It's interesting, though. You see some moving up, but then Indonesia, where they kept their score, 76, which is high, but they dropped to 5th.
Right, and that just shows how fast the others are moving. Indonesia's still fantastic, rich culture, lots of halal tourism initiatives, but Turkey, Saudi, the UAE, they accelerated past.
Competition is fierce at the top.
It really is. And we also saw Oman and Kuwait bounce back into the top 10, both at 74, shows the whole region is getting stronger in this space.
Okay, this is the part that I find really striking. The non-OIC countries. The report says their average score jumped significantly.
Yeah, this is maybe the biggest story in the GMTI this year. The top 20 non-OIC destinations, their average score went up by over 6%.
6%. That's a real leap.
It really is, and it proves, that these principles of being Muslim-friendly, they work anywhere. It's good economics, basically.
So who's leading that pack?
Singapore.
Yeah.
Again, top non-OIC destination score of 71. They are just a masterclass in doing inclusive tourism right.
What makes it so good?
Great infrastructure, yes, but also proactive government support. And their halal food scene is exceptional, really well regulated by MUIS, the Islamic Council there. Very trustworthy.
And the big surprise seems to be Hong Kong.
Oh, definitely. Hong Kong is the definition of a dramatic riser. Jumped 10 points, up to 62, now number 3 among non-OIC nations.
10 points is huge. How did they manage that?
It was very deliberate. A strategic government decision in 2024. They focused on infrastructure improvements specifically for this market and really pushed international promotion.
Targeted effort.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Hong Kong Tourism Board got involved. They've got over 60 accredited Muslim-friendly places now, nearly 200 halal-certified restaurants. It shows what focused effort can do.
Meanwhile, the UK is holding steady at number 2.
Yep, the UK is still number 2 non-OIC, score of 63. They benefit from a large domestic Muslim population in, well, established facilities.
And then some other big movers. You mentioned Russia and Canada.
Yeah, huge leaps. Russia up 16 spots, Canada up 13. Both cracked the non-OIC top 20. And Macau is a new entry there, too, all sitting around 49 points.
So what this shows, really, is that it's not just about having a Muslim population. It's about making a conscious effort.
That's the key takeaway for these non-OIC nations. It's about genuine inclusion. Moving past the basic checklist, really understanding what travelers need, and seeing the economic sense in providing it. Adapting their whole tourism approach sends a signal.
So pulling this all together,
Yeah.
what does this mean for you, the listener? Maybe you're a traveler, maybe you just follow the tourism industry. What's the bigger picture?
Well, the GMTI 2025, it paints a pretty clear picture. This Muslim travel market isn't niche anymore. It's a mainstream powerhouse.
Right.
And success isn't limited by geography or even religion necessarily. It really comes down to how committed a destination is to genuine strategic inclusion.
Embedding it deep, like you said, not just an afterthought.
Exactly. Understanding diverse needs, creating authentic experiences. It's about respect. Connection.
It feels like the travel map is being maybe subtly redrawn with new frontiers marked by, well, faith and respect, but also just that human desire to connect and explore.
Well said. And the destinations embracing that wholeheartedly. They're the ones really thriving now.
So here's something to think about. As more and more places lean into catering for diverse travelers, not just Muslim travelers, but everyone, what's next? What kind of innovation, what kind of maybe unexpected cultural connections could emerge from all this? Something for you to ponder.